Good evening. Where's me pop-out chat? There it is. Yes. Good evening, Keck. Alright, where's me Chaosbane gone? I've lost me Chaosbane. GOG Galaxy. If it wants to do it. Thank you. GOG. Right. Chaosbane. So, yeah, last time on Chaosbane we completed the game, or rather the initial main game. Because yes, Chaosbane released with 4 chapters originally, and then they made another, and then another. And despite the game being called Chaosbane, we are instead going to go and bonk the Tomb Kings today. And we are going to skip that, and that. And then I'm going to correct the scene, and then I'm going to do game capture. Alright, that should be... Well, I play Stellar Blade. Not a game that I particularly have in mind at the moment. I will probably get banned from YouTube for playing that game, from what I've heard of it. And its main character, and her penchant for less than covering clothing. That said, YouTube did not ban me for Kaine, so where's my... This... Yeah, I mean, I don't really know much about Stellar Blade. I know people were, like, declaring it as, like, a victory over wokeness or something, or whatever those sorts tend to declare. But, yeah, from what I can tell, it just seems like a bit of a sort of middling action game. I don't know. Where's Chaos? Let's just go to... Story completed? Yes, indeed. Time to go to the Cursed Sands for the Tomb Kings. Chapter 5.
The Great War against Chaos had been won, not just through courage and skill at arms, but through the contributions of human battle wizards, hastily trained by Loremaster Teclis and his High Elf companions from Ulthuan. By the time the war was over, it was clear to Magnus that for the old world to survive, the winds of magic must be harnessed in service to the Empire. And so, as the army returned to Nuln, plans were laid to gather novice wizards from all across the Empire and create a repository of arcane knowledge that would become the Colleges of Magic at Altdorf. Lord Fenrir has asked you to join the College's most dangerous and ambitious mission to date, a research expedition by the newly founded Amethyst Order to the undead kingdom of Nehekara. The expedition, led by Professor Johannes Dürer, has already reached the Nehekaran city of Bel Aliad. Dürer is preparing to explore the crypt of the priest king Neb Maket. but the expedition is beset by danger on all sides and is in dire need of help. Braving a long and dangerous path, you will join Dura in Nehekara. Your task is to protect the expedition and help recover any treasures found in Nebmaket's crypt.
The magic here is foul and strange.
That was a sudden transition.
Anything I have sensed before.
Also, why is this so
The
loud?
humans were forced to come
Is it just me, or is this louder than usual?
camp without delay.
It seems extremely loud. Well, it's mainly the music that's loud, so let's perhaps turn that down. Yeah, so, I don't know, I mean, Stellar Blade... It strikes me as, like, they originally wanted to make a, what do they call it? Like a, was it Eero or something? An erotic game. And then they decided that they wanted it to be at least a little bit more marketable. So, yeah, they quickly changed it up. Hello, archers. Goodbye, archers. But yes, there's an expedition here, and they've gotten to an ancient crypt and have got themselves into a little bit of bother. Who'd have thought that charging headfirst into Nehekara would go poorly? I mean, even at this point, which is long before Total War Warhammer 3 takes place, they know the Tomb Kings are around. So, like... How did they not expect this? Oh, is this... Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Nihon isn't actually in this game. Yeah, it's... In fact, the Tomb Kings are the only other faction that appears, other than Chaos. Like, I feel like there were some lost opportunities, but, yeah. Especially, like, I mean, you could also have the vampire counts in here, like, I think we discussed a few streams ago. Orcs, they're a horde faction, so they would make sense. Although they aren't, the orcs in Warhammer Fantasy aren't quite as comedic as the ones in 40k. They are a bit more what's the word? Well, a bit more serious. Me? Is it me? Is it just a figment of your imagination? Yeah, I'd actually... I wonder if there is actually a mod for, level 60. I wonder if there's actually a mod for, Total War Warhammer 3 for Nippon. That would be interesting. Now, I imagine, if there is, it would mostly probably be assets ripped from Shogun 2. It might not be, but eh. I think we're gonna have a relatively easy time here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, Nippon is basically, well, it is fancy Japan, so... Oh, really? I wonder what mod that could be. I might have to have a look at that and see what's what. I have been meaning to do another Total War Warhammer playthrough. I don't know. I've just gone round in a circle. Also, I know we're in the desert and everything, but it's like, how much more orange could the lighting be in this area? I'm not talking about the terrain, I'm talking about the actual lighting itself. Feels very orange. Probably that thing called the sun, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who, like, Nippon's, like, characters and stuff are. Have we just... Hang on. We just... Where did we... I'm very confused. Nah. Yes, I will definitely be having a look at that, that Age of Mythology DLC when it releases. Well, hopefully when it releases. Assuming I have any money left by that point. We shall see. Yeah. Well, just, I wonder how moddable, Age of Mythology is. Or Age of Mythology Retold. Just, switch out the, texture for the MC of that, thing for the, texture for, for Raiden. Exactly. And we have reached the base camp. The Amethyst Order. Because yes, this, yeah, Chaosbane is set like long before Total War Warhammer 3 and 2 and 1. So, yeah, it's sort of takes place before the orders and stuff were actually a thing.
Ah, you must be the mighty champion Lord Finrear promised us. I am Professor Dura, the leader of this expedition.
Good for you.
I am Elantir of Ulthuan, a mage of the Tower of Hoeth. This is no place for the living, Professor. A terrible curse is at work here, something ancient and evil. Can you not feel it?
Oh, also, there's a little bit of skeletons just outside your base camp. Did you notice those?
That is what we are here to learn. Nehekara is the kingdom of the undead, ruled by dark sorceries we only dimly understand. The Amethyst Order stands to learn a great deal from the Tomb Kings. Now that you are here, their secrets will soon be ours.
Well, you say that, but we'll see.
The base camp here hasn't much to offer, being so far from civilization, but you're welcome to what we have. Return to me as soon as you're ready. There is much work to be done.
And my headset is about to die. Go me. There we go. What the hell are you? Stupid computer. I don't know why the computer rattles so. Woo! It's rewards. It's a very random number of coins. Desert Resilience. What does that do? I can't remember. Grants invulnerability for a few seconds when health is low. That does actually sound useful, but I don't have space for it, so I won't bother. 13 points available, apparently. I swear I put some points into Legendary Rage. Well, I did originally, then I swapped them for Legendary Healing, and then I switched some back after this was... Wait a minute. Using a skill with a cooldown has a chance to increase damage dealt and reduce damage taken by all players. Oh, actually, that sounds better. Try that. Right. I'm also going to check one thing. That is... we are going to limit the FPS to 60, because maybe my computer will stop panicking.
Today, Nehekara is a barren desert, but thousands of years ago it was known as the Blessed Land, home to the oldest human civilization in the world.
And then everything went to shit.
According to the legends, the priest-kings of Nehekara were obsessed with death and resurrection. They were served by a mortuary cult of priests and mystics devoted to mastering the secrets of eternal life. Nebmaket was one such king who ruled the city of Bel Alia during the 5th dynasty. Of all the tombs we've found, his is almost perfectly preserved, protected by layers of magical wards.
Not to mention hidden traps and tireless undead guards.
Lord Ellentir, this is Marguerite, a wizard of the Amethyst Order and second in command of the expedition.
We've had some luck exploring the outer chambers of Nebmaket's tomb, but the inner crypt, where Nebmaket's sarcophagus lies, along with the really valuable treasures, is still sealed.
And you're going to ask me to unseal it. Are you sure this is a wise idea?
We believe that the key to unsealing the crypt may be hidden inside a temple adjoining the tomb.
Your first task is to escort Marguerite into the tomb and search for any clues that could help us open the crypt. I'll await you here.
This is unwise, but whatever. We aren't here to, you know. Oh, I have a lot of random stuff in my inventory. Okay. So what do I actually need in terms of red stuff? I only need a hat. That's literally all I need now. And if I can get Morville's hats, that'll be quite good. Actually, if I can get the hat, the trousers. Or was I going for this? Because of the Lore Master. I might have been going for Lore Master because of the Storm of Persistent Magic Lightning. Speaking of Raiden. Right, well, let's donate all of this stuff. Alright. Seriously, why do I have a... Oh, because it's not M, it's tab. Right. Yeah, those wooden palisades will keep them out. We'll never get through that. We do seem to be fighting Tomb Guard right off the bat, though. We aren't going for the standard skeletons first. Oh, perhaps... I mean, I don't know their actual army roster on the tabletop. Maybe they don't have the basic skeleton spears like they do in Total War Warhammer. You know what? Screw you all. You're slow. Do. And over we go. Search for clues to open the crypt. I can do that. Firewall, go! Well, at least we're in nice, fancy places now, as opposed to in the standard Chaosbane campaign, which was all very dreary. Yes, when I was playing the other character, the Wood Elf, I breezed through this area. In fact, I breezed through this entire campaign, so I don't really remember much of what is around here. And why does it feel like the brightness is higher? Not only did my sound seem higher, my brightness seemed, like, ridiculously high. Or seems ridiculously high. What's that? It is not ridiculously high on the preview window. So it's my monitor. Okay, that's random. Now, funnily enough, I have actually been having problems with another game, where when I alt-tab, the brightness just randomly increases. I can't remember which game it is, but, yeah. It's very random. So if it's doing it in multiple games, that means it must be either my GPU, the monitor itself, or something software related. Greater amulet. If only it was red. Actually, we've got a red amulet. Yeah, we do, don't we? Yes, we do. Amulet of Contempt. Ooh, box. Ooh, nothing good. If I alt-tab. Nope. Nope, it's not fixed it. Okay. Burger, eh? Very nice. Burgers are definitely a nice food item. Or they can be a nice food item, depends how it's cooked and what's actually in it. I like how I'm taking, like, no damage. Yet. Let's see what happens when I get to a boss. No, I think tonight, well, I say I think, I know. Tonight I had a gammon steak. That was nice. And it's kind of lucky it was nice because I live alone, I also have a gammon steak tomorrow. Because you can't just get a pack of one. You have to get it in packs of 2, at least where I went. Yeah, living alone, like, actually buying food is one of the... It can be a bit of a problem sometimes, because at least in British supermarkets, a lot of the things are more designed for families and couples. Like, there'll be, like a 4-pack of burgers, or 2 steaks, things like that. Not always. There are some things that you can eat alone. But, yes. Oh, they're summoning skeletons. There must be a necrotect or something like that around here somewhere. Either that or this is just an infinitely respawning area. Also, I've just realised I've left that on top chat. Let's set it to live chat. Otherwise, I might miss something. Birdie! Goodbye, Birdie. I suppose I might as well mention it now. So, just a heads up, on Saturday there will not be a live stream. I am going to be out and about, so, yes. Also, let's put the map back. So I shall try and get a video prepared, but,
Wait, this looks important.
we shall see.
The hieroglyphs are hard to make out, but they appear to be part of a ritual.
There's literally 3 hieroglyphs. An ankh, a scarab, and an eye.
I need to copy this down. Keep searching and see what else you can find.
What's this? Some crude human riddle. Very well. Let us see what secrets they conceal.
Discover the hidden symbol. Well, these don't look important at all. Like, literally, this looks... These look like they should be rotated. Why can I not rotate them? Apparently setting them on fire does nothing. See, it says that... It says that it's in here. That the objective is in here. Don't see it, though. Oh. Oh, you have to hit those. Okay, what was it? Ankh, scarab, eye. Ankh. Scarab. Eye.
There is nothing more to be learned here. We'll return to Duo with the symbols and see if he can make sense of them.
It is a picture of a sort of scorpion, but not really. Ooh. Bone giant. Oh no, it's a Ushadzi, not bone giant. No, if it was a bone giant, it would be a lot bigger than that. Right. Why has it just spawned me in the middle of... whatever. Not complaining, saves me the walk back. Also, why is my game... I'm limited to 60 FPS. Okay, so I need VSync again. Restart the game to apply these changes. Why? Why do you need to restart to apply VSync?
Good news, Herr Professor. We made some important discoveries inside the temple. These hieroglyphs may be part of the ritual to unseal the crypt.
Goody.
Excellent work. We must study these more closely. If you're right, we are one step closer to reaching Neb Maket's tomb.
And then it turns out that the symbols were just part of like a children's fairy tale or something. Not actually a riddle to the tomb. Visit the Collectors Guild. Why are we visiting the Collectors Guild? Guessing because of the relic hunt thing, but it just decided to skip the tutorial, so screw it.
Ah, there you are. You will be pleased to learn that Marguerite was right. The symbols you helped retrieve from the temple are part of the ritual that will unseal Neb Maket's tomb.
Goody!
All that's missing is the final symbol, which we believe might be hidden in the desert not far from here.
We've found references to a number of ritual steels that were important to the mortuary cult. We have a general idea where they can be found. If you can locate the right one, it could reveal the final symbol for the ritual.
And the other steels?
Decoys, more than likely. Probably enchanted to kill tomb robbers like us. Choose wisely.
Enter the desert. Yay. Alright. Go this one. You suck. You can't catch me. Okay, maybe you can. There's a few, you know. You know what? Lightning. I told them. I probably shouldn't just be skipping by all the enemies. Ah. I'll live. Secrets of the past. Why are there bugs on fire? Oh, they're kamikaze bugs. Cool. I thought I'd set them on fire, but no, they're just kamikaze bugs. Wonderful. I wonder what sort of thing would evolve a natural, like a natural sort of, kamikaze behavior. I mean, I know bees do. They die when they lose their sting, or use their sting. But, I don't know, it just seems like an odd defense. Defend itself by dying. Although I suppose, with the bee example, it's death for the betterment of the hive, or the survival of the hive. That is true. That is very true. If you yeah, you won't be able to call in your Predator missile. Unless you noob tube them. Then you'd get your nuke. Is that even still a thing in Call of Duty? Do you still get nukes as kill streak rewards to end the game instantly? This looks like it's going nowhere. Hey, the winds of magic cut off my voice because there is a limited sound there's a limited amount of sound channels in this game. I swear this game has less sound channels than DAO does. I think DAO has like 64 sound channels? Well, it's not that simple, that's for sure. I do, however, think that I might be able to get some experience out of that. There we go. Thank you for the free experience. I say, having just, like, ran past everything earlier, but we'll ignore that. This is taking us back to the... Yeah, it's taking us back to the original area. More of that. Where are the steels? Is there one up here? Probably. Oh, they're getting green fire now. That must mean they're extra spooky. $62. I suspect it might be time to put the difficulty up again. I mean, how difficulty am I even on? Chaos 4, aren't I? No, Chaos 2. Okay. I have forgotten how to put up the difficulty. I suspect it might be when I'm back at camp. Can you stop respawning? Nope, not that one. That one. That one. some more chance into that. Oh dear. I am tired, apparently.
May the winds of magic grant me power.
Yeah, nice try. It is that one. And now leave the desert. Cool.
Perfection requires patience.
Why are you sending me this way? This is not the way I came in. Hey ho. You know, it's kind of funny we go to the Tomb Kings area. Because, obviously I uploaded a video this morning with 1,000 Suns. Although it would have been funnier if it had been Necrons. Because the Necrons are pretty much the Space Tomb Kings.
Finding the ritual steel was simple enough. Here is the symbol it revealed.
Let me see. Yes! This is the final symbol in the sequence. The ritual is complete.
How do you know that?
The inner crypt is certain to be well guarded. Return to me when you're ready, and we will begin the rite.
Potion of Wrath. What does that do? Using the potion grants counterattack damage bonus. So, how have I not got any of these other potions? Oh, they're part of my skills here. Oh, well, that's kind of useless then, isn't it? Alright, well. No, but it's still not letting me change the... Oh, no, there it is. Change difficulty. Alright. Let's go up to Chaos 4.
It's time. Marguerite is waiting for you at the tomb. Once you've arrived, she will perform the ritual and unseal the inner crypt.
And then?
Marguerite will remain outside while you deal with the Guardians inside the crypt. Once that's done, Neb Maquette's secrets will be ours.
And I'm sure this won't go wrong at all.
The fate of this expedition rests in your hands now. Good luck.
Yes, I know, game. Don't care. Mortis. I don't know a lot of the 40k books, to be honest. The only ones I know are, well, obviously the Dow novelizations. And, that's about it. That's the only ones I can recognize the titles of. I know of a few, like I know there's one with the Demonculabra. I know there's one where that's all about the training of the space wolves. Oh, Gaunt's Ghosts. I know Gaunt's Ghosts. I have the anthology of that.
I'm ready to begin when you are. It should only take a few moments to unseal the crypt.
Are you certain this is wise, Marguerite?
I would listen to Elontir if I were you.
What do you mean?
You do not understand the forces you are dealing with. Dua said so himself. Look at what Nehekara has become. Did the cult do this?
Legends say that centuries ago, the high priest of the mortuary cult, a Nehekaran of royal blood named Nagash, mastered the forces of life and death and became the first necromancer. But instead of fulfilling his oaths to the Tomb Kings, Nagash used his powers only for himself. Among his many achievements was a potion known as the Elixir of Life, which granted him and his followers eternal vigor.
Until he was murdered.
Eventually, the great cities of Nehekara rose in revolt, and the necromancer was overthrown. Consumed by vengeance, he began a great ritual that swept across the land, resurrecting the souls of the dead to serve him for all time. Even the great Tomb Kings were summoned from their crypts to bow before the usurper. Fortunately for the living world, Nagash was struck down before his ritual was complete. But Nehekara had been transformed forever into the haunted land you see today.
I mean, that is a very, 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 very basic summary, but,
And this is the power you seek to understand? Can you not see the danger, human?
Professor Dura knows more about the Tomb Kings than anyone else in the old world. He is a gentle and kindly man, and much respected by the Amethyst Order. If he thinks there is good to be found here, then I believe him.
I don't.
I'm going to unseal the inner crypt. Get ready.
Well, firstly, this is the outer crypt, but whatever. I was kind of hoping she'd, like, blow it up or something. Oh well. Let's go. And the map this time is green for some reason. Hello, hello. Do I have a knockback thing on my... Stay away. I am actually getting hurt now. But it's good. That means I've set it to the right difficulty. Alright. Where is the... whatever we're supposed to be looking for? The Guardian. There we go. There is a... Ooh, what is this? Okay, well, there's no boss here, but there is a lot of... There's a lot of dead people. And now they are extra dead people, for the most part. Whoever would have thought? Undead in a crypt. Never happens. Okay.
May the winds of magic grant me power.
Have I been poisoned? I might have been poisoned. I'm not seeing it on my status bar though. That is a lot of skulls. Like, why is there a room of just skulls? I mean, I can understand if you're like Cornate or something, but the Tomb Kings, it seems slightly weird. Because you'd obviously need the rest of the bodies as well, not just the skulls. It's not even like they're like secret cornates or something. Tomb Kings hate the Chaos Gods. Well, at least they did last I checked. Spare heads, I suppose. Well, there we go, that's more like it. It's actually got, like, other bones in it, that pit.
May the winds of magic grant me.
May the winds of magic grant me. Ugh. Okay, what's doing this knockback? I'm confused by it. It'll be one of the things I have equipped. I think it's the sword. Yeah, it looks like the sword. Casting a fire or magic spell sends forth a wave of the opposite type. Also, not a single red item this entire time. Yet I was getting a ton of red items last time.
Winds of magic grant.
I'm disappointed. Game. Ooh, another priest.
Magic grant me.
Take that. Ooh, you've raised a lot of dead people. And we are not at the Guardian.
May the winds of magic.
My spells need more.
That's...
My spells need more power.
Does it really? Right. Cool. I don't know why I've just randomly thought of this, but I have just thought I should really revisit System Shock, because they have changed the final boss to be less not good, apparently. Whether this is true, I don't know. I'm not like gonna do like a whole nother playthrough on camera of it. Like a whole nother let's play. There wouldn't be enough changes really to justify that. It's a story driven game, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should at least redo the final level. That does mean having to do another playthrough in my own time, and I am exceptionally short on time at the moment. See you later. Yeah, so, Immaculate Amulet. Heals when a god skill is used. Better damage over time. Better resistance to damage over time. Better maximum energy. And better extra gold. However, because of my gems, it's actually worse overall, by the looks of it. I don't know. Seems odd. Where's the champion then? Down here. Or the guardian, sorry. I wonder if my amulet's actually procced even once. Well, we're not going this way, and this is always a dead end. I also just remembered that there is an arrow in the top left that I should probably be following. That might have something to do with where I'm supposed to go. Still... Oh, there's a tunnel there. Why does the map look like it's from the Matrix?
May the winds of magic
Get back up again. Also, if these guardians keep respawning, then there's not really much point in me just killing them all off, is there? Because, yeah, they're just going to get it back up again by the time what's-her-face comes in here. Hello, Guardian. Oh, blimmin' hell. Oh, you are unfriendly, aren't you? So you're not actually that dangerous.
My spells need more power.
You've done it! After so long, I confess I'd begun to have my doubts, but here we are. Nebmaket's crypt is ours. We'll begin cataloguing the artifacts for removal at once. The first to go will be the books and scrolls. Lord Ellentir, I am in your debt. You've done us a great service, and I will speak highly of you to Lord Finrear.
My work here is not finished, Professor. I promised Lord Finrear that I would see you safely back to the Empire, and that is what I shall do.
Eh? As you wish. Now, if you'll excuse us, there is a great deal of work to be done.
Is there? Ooh. There's a chest in here. There should be a clock over his head that just says, "Time until betrayal." Yes, I know I can access the personal chest in the camp. That's not new information to me, game. I might as well. I'll just get rid of all of them. Get some rest.
Lord Ellentir! Oh, thank Sigmar, the camp is under attack! It must have been the artifacts. Removing them from the tomb has drawn the undead to us like moths to a flame. They're coming from everywhere.
Oh no, who could have seen this coming?
I warned you not to unseal that tomb. We'll have to make our stand here and defend the camp. Prepare yourself.
Defend the camp. I will if you let me move. There we go. Luckily, everyone else seems to have just disappeared. Ooh, another Ushabti. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Burn you. That is very much a lot. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious that they wouldn't be particularly happy with us just nicking their stuff. So, I really don't know what they were expecting here.
May the winds of magic grant me power.
Signal the end of the threat. There's still more here. There you go. See, there are other Amethyst wizards. They could have done something productive with their time, like help me defend.
We made it. When the attack began, I didn't think...
Never mind that. We need to break camp and get out of here. Is everyone accounted for?
Well, no, if you look behind you.
Everyone except for Professor Dura. He was in his tent studying the artifacts when the attack began. I don't know if he ran off in the confusion or if he's been taken. What are we going to do?
Just completely ignore him, say bye, you're on your own, and leave. Oh no, we can't do that. That would be that would be going back on our word.
A search of the camp revealed a set of tracks heading off into the desert to the east. It could be Dura, but we're not sure.
Who else could it be? The question is, where is he going?
There's a small temple. We didn't have time to give it more than a cursory look before we located Nebmaket's tomb.
Why would he head there?
I don't know. Maybe he was captured. I'm going to search his tent and see if he might have left any clues behind.
No, he went there of his own accord, I can assure you.
If he was taken, then we will have to act quickly. I'll head to the temple and see if he can be found.
Search for Dura inside the temple. I nearly said tomb there. No, it's temple. Alright, off we go. The gods have given your character a chance blessing, which gives a loot bonus while the character remains undefeated. Excellent. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably not long, because I will get overconfident and die.
May the winds of magic grant me power.
Loot quality plus 300 is pretty solid. Why is it so warm in here? Well, it's been generally muggy today in terms of like weather, but yeah. Hang on, are we coming to the same temple that you
I
unsealed?
should wait some more.
No, we're not. Wait. I swear this is the same one. No, it's not. Hidden Tome. Come on.
May the winds of magic grant me power.
Of course, this loot thing is only useful if it actually gives me good loot.
Perfection
It's still giving me terrible loot, then well. Do. Good. Is there a necrotect around here? Or is it just respawning them? I keep calling them necrotect. I'm not actually sure if it is necrotect, but I think it is. The power of it, I think. Yes, up the power. Oh, actually, I should get that. There we go, 15%.
I should wait some more. My spells need.
I wonder if High Elves actually ever met the Nehakarans. Pre-Tomb Kings. Or Tomb Kingization. There you are. You can burn. You can all burn. But ignore the fact that bones aren't particularly flammable. I wonder if it's worth. Okay, so I have something that powers up. Oh, yeah, I have something that powers up Phantom Blade. So I wonder if it's worth whipping it. Does seem to be doing area damage. However, I also seem to be taking a lot more damage while using it. So I'm doing on average about 40k a hit. So how much is... Yeah, so this apparently should be better. I need another... I need some way to get another 4. I'm not sure. Although I am mainly fire damage anyway, so... maybe sticking with this variant is the best way to do it. The extra energy regen's quite useful, though.
May the winds of magic.
Oh, good. Someone resurrecting. What on earth is this? Oh, just heal yourself. That's cheating. Definitely seems to be taking me long to get through them. Again with the blue loot.
I should wait some more.
I wonder what the loot quality is that you need before you start, like, getting all reds. Level 66. Probably, yeah. Stick to that. Less powerful, but it does also stack with... I should say less powerful. It actually seems more powerful. Ooh, what's this? This might be the way I need to go, actually. No, never mind. Yeah, I think this is technically more powerful because of the damage over time. In fact.
My magic is not ready yet.
Another dead end. I'm going to find every single dead end in this damn place, aren't I? I'm guessing this is a dead end too. Oh look, it's a dead end as well. What a shock. Okay, well... there's only one other direction I can go.
Perfection requires patience.
Oh, good. Oh no, this is only one way. This one. Should be a decent clump of enemies here. Go. You've caught up, have you? Well, we'll have to do something about that. And predictably, it's called Set You On Fire. Because I am one hell of a one-trick pony. On the plus side, I do that trick relatively well. It's a lot of Tomb Kings. Gather around.
The winds of magic grant me.
Perfect.
I should wait some more. I should conserve energy. Professor Dürr!
Oh look, he's betrayed us, what a shock.
This is none of your concern. Go back to Null, where you belong. I'm so close. So close.
No!
Ooh, a Tomb Scorpion. That's adorable. It can't actually hit me from where it is. Though I am doing no damage to it. I am doing a little bit of damage to it.
Winds of magic grant me power.
This is a well-designed arena. If I can just stand right at the edge of it and just pelt it with no repercussions.
I found Dürr. The undead didn't take him. He was here to steal an ancient tome from the temple.
I know what he's trying to do. I found Dürr's journal while I was searching his tent. This was never about the Amethyst Order. He came here solely for himself. Professor Dürr is dying. He suffered warpstone poisoning on an expedition to Mordheim last year. Now he's come here searching for the elixir of life, hoping that it can heal him. Unsealing the crypt was just the first part of Dürr's plan. Now he's going to awaken Nebmaket and question him about the elixir. We've got to get to the crypt before it's too late.
Oh no, who could have seen that coming? Alright, off we go. To the crypt. Elixir of Resolve. This way.
My magic is not ready yet.
Am I like nearly at the next level? If so, I might as well just kill some of these guys and... Or am I like max level now? Because that seems very... No, I'm miles off. Why did it seem like I was closer? Wonder. That might be useful. What? So I've got plenty of space left in my inventory, so... Yeah, fine.
Perfection requires patience.
Alright, back to the crypt. I'm sure we're going to arrive with plenty of time to spare. Also, why is the map reset? Waking the dead.
May the winds of magic grant me.
You are a tanky thing, aren't you? Also, why has the crypt changed shape? Set to 5. More interested in clumps of enemies at this point. Like with Diablo 3, where you get to the end game and single monsters on their own tend not to be of particular interest. Because at the end of the day, it's quicker to just go and find a giant clump and murder them than it is to, you know.
I should conserve my energy.
Ooh. That one's crawling. I guess if you do like a certain amount of damage to them, they just lose their legs or something. Kind of like the cyborgs in Tiberium Sun.
My magic is not ready yet.
Okay, what have we here? A lot of stuff.
Grant me power.
And a big Shabty. Well, champion Shabty. As if there was any other kind. Ooh, another guardian.
May the winds of magic.
Am I too weak to use my magic?
and not a single thing dropped. Rude. Oh, one blue fragment. You shouldn't have. The loot hoarder in me is very disappointed by this this chapter so far. I'm even getting grey stuff again. Have I, like, stack overflowed it or something? This is also a dead end. Though there is something interesting over here. By interesting, I mean soon to be very, very dead. Something called a champion, you certainly suck. I suppose you could say that about the, some of the Chaos champions as well. This is... Okay. There's a lots of copied and pasted areas here. Well, this looks like it could be interesting. Never mind, it's not. It's a dead end. Kind of. Level 68.
We're too late.
Oh, what a shock.
Dura, you fool! Stop!
Nebmaket, King of Bel Aliad, I summon you. Shake off the dust of ages. Rise from your bed of stone. Arise, Nebmaket. In the name of Setra, I command you. Rise.
You realise throughout this entire thing we could have just thrown a fireball at him.
Who disturbs my slumber?
An idiot.
I, Johannes Dürer, have summoned you. I have parted the river of night, so you may walk again upon the sands of Nehekara. Rise and reclaim your former glory.
The hell? I am very confused. Oh well. Not a problem for now.
In exchange
My phone
for
bill is
this,
less than it
I
should be.
ask but one small favor in return.
Name your reward.
The elixir of life, mighty king. The potion crafted by Nagash that grants eternal vigor. Tell me how I may learn the great necromancer's secret.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to offend him at all.
You dare speak the name of the usurper. Foolish worm. The secrets of eternal life are not for one such as you.
Have mercy, O king!
Let the name of the usurper be cast into the outer darkness. Let his soul howl in the empty wastes for all time. And all those who would serve him.
No!
We've got to get out of here! Run!
I mean, we've killed, like, great demons, I'm sure, and a sort of slightly irked king probably isn't going to be a problem. Never mind. The game forces us to run anyway. Talk to Margaret. Yes, we know about... We know about all this. We've seen all this before. Don't need a reminder of it. Congratulations, you're now the leader of the expedition.
Turo was a fool. He should have known that Nebmaket would destroy him. Now the Tomb King has awakened and the old world is in peril.
Explain.
Killing Dura was only the beginning. Nebmaket will torture his spirit until he learns everything the Professor knows. He will raise his army and march on the old world, looking to build a new empire for himself.
Stupid arm. Who needs arms? It's very red. Oh well.
Then it's up to us to stop him.
I should get like a chair with like padded armrests. That would probably help.
You saw what he did to the Professor. Nebmaket is one of the Tomb Kings. He's too powerful. We wouldn't stand a chance.
Again, I've killed great demons. This isn't a problem.
He must have a weakness. Something we can use against him. Think, human.
Dura once told me
And
about a
Hiccup.
spell the ancient Nehakarans use to bind evil spirits. It won't stop Nebmaket, but it might weaken him enough to give us a chance.
Good. What must we do?
To start with, we'll need the 5 scrolls that comprise the spell. There is a temple of Usirian, the Nehakaran god of the underworld, not far from here. I'll show you how to find it. If the scrolls exist, you'll find them there. The scrolls could be anywhere in the temple, so you'll have to search each of the chambers. Good luck.
Enter the temple of the Syrian. It's where the High Elves have a god similar to that. No, it's Assyrian, isn't it, for the High Elves? So you have a dodge chance. That's just rude.
Perfection requires patience.
Alright. Let's see what we get. Find the scroll fragments. Would be more useful if it was actually in one piece, but details. We need our Easter egg hunt. It's not a not an RPG if there isn't some sort of Easter egg hunt for a MacGuffin.
Perfection requires patience.
Oh, I see a thing on the minimap.
May the winds of magic.
I should conserve my energy.
Oh, not more. I don't remember this chapter being this sort of like grindy and stuff. Granted, I was, again, the wood elf. I would just roll through everything without a care in the world. But, details. Curse of the Tomb Kings. What does that do? Increases the amount of damage I take, apparently.
No spells?
That seems to be a theme of the debuffs in this game. Everything seems to increase the amount of damage I take, which, I mean,
My spells need more power.
it's one way of making it a little bit more difficult, I suppose, but it's not exactly, you know, original within the game itself. Oh, you git. Ha!
Here is the
Oh, sorry, skipped it. And we have reached level 69. We have reached the funny number. Ooh, Soulfire. I did not actually see we had this. And honestly, this doesn't seem too bad. Give it a go. Bless it though. No, that. Apps. Or I could just go all in on a damage. No, I can't do that, can I? What if I want to do this? Increase my critical hit chance, which will buff the Relentless... is it the Relentless Sentinel? No, it's the... What is it? It's the Amulet of Contempt, that's the one. Sir. You must have been blessed. But is it better than my other one? No, but we'll see how it goes. Because if I'm setting everyone on fire, then that's going to give me a stacking damage bonus. So, you know. Also, it means I have a nice fire sword, which is very nice. Gimme. Let's see. Yep, that's better. That is much better.
Perfection
Let me into the room. Yeah, if I can get a big clump of enemies, set them all on fire, then yep, I very much. This sword is just outright better.
That's the second scroll. Just 3 more.
Let's pick up a red item. I did. Caldaris Dragon Tamers. Not my favourite. Breath of Fire is improved, deals magic damage, and requires skill points to equip. What's my one do? Remaining static creates an area on the ground, increases critical hit chance and damage inflicted, or reduces damage. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Relentless Sentinel, I think. Oh, this is just worse than the ones I have currently, anyway. I don't want the Dragon Tamer, so yeah, that's a no from me, I'm afraid. So what's the actual range on this? Also, hello War Sphinx. Fancy meeting you here. I'm guessing that, yep, here's third scroll. Are you now going to wake up and be really annoyed? No, you're not. Because I haven't actually, you know, found the others. Cool. Let's go and do that then. That was meant to be the last one I found.
Magic is not ready yet.
There's one over there. I suspect... No, this is the correct way, so to speak. Alright. So, this is... Yes, full scroll, one left. How is there a treasure chest in the void? How did that get there? That must mean there's like a secret tunnel or something, right? Yes, there is. And this is a perfect place to just camp and set fires. Lucky Alontair isn't in the UK, he would be done for arson.
Am I too weak to use my magic?
No healing. Alright, so the other one must be down here. Yes, it is.
I should conserve my energy. Am I too weak to use my magic?
Nearly there.
That's the last scroll. I should get these back to the camp at once.
Oh no! The Cambrian War Sphinx decided to wake up. Well then, we're gonna have to go break it. Which is a shame. I like the Cambrian War Sphinx. They're good fun in the game I keep mentioning. The other game. Whoop.
Does not deserve such a sacrifice.
Okay. I am a little bit more,
Requires patience.
need to be a little bit careful.
May the winds of magic
Am I too weak to use my magic?
That should be,
My
yeah.
life does not deserve such a sacrifice.
It's dead. Yeah, I knew I would start getting overconfident. And now we're no longer the funny number, we are level 70 instead. What a shame. Oh well, let's go. Back to the sunlight. It's lucky it drops us off at the actual base camp.
Here are the scrolls from the temple. I trust you can decipher them.
Let me see. Yes, this is the spell we need.
As opposed to, damn it, Alontair, you just got the Doom King shopping list.
I need some time to fully translate these. Return to me shortly, and I should have more information to share.
Shortly isn't a very good scale of time. Cursed Charm of the Desert. I've unlocked a few deserty things. Increases primary attributes for 7. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything to get rid of. Once again. Though I feel like maybe there is a way to, you know,
I've
utilize
managed to
that.
translate the binding spell. There is just one more thing we need before it can be put to use.
Of course.
What is it?
It's a special amulet that was worn by the High Priest of Jaff, the god of death. I can show you where to find Jaff's temple. Get the amulet and get back here as quickly as you can. Neb Maquette is growing stronger by the moment.
It'll be interesting if this bit was actually timed. Like the longer you took to do these objectives, the more powerful the boss would be when you finally got to actually, you know, kicking his teeth in. Funny how this all these tombs seem to be the same, like 3 tombs, but different tombs at the same time. Or at least they seem to be. It's possible that my brain is just not really remembering things properly, which is highly likely. Amulet of the Death God. We'll go this way. Ooh, level me you. Yeah, not tolerating your presence. Also, if you could not, like, summon the sun on me, that'd be great. You're not Lena. The ability I never actually managed to land. Which is why I never played Lena in Dota 2. I tended more towards the auto-attackers like Sniper. God, it's been ages since I played that. I wonder what they've changed since the last time I played it. I know they've added like almost like what the fuck is going on up there? Oh, it's champion. Like some sort of extra level up things. Like when you reach certain levels, you get like 2 additional powers or whatever you can sort of switch between. But I don't know. That was a while ago though. Yeah, when they added that, I was playing Heroes of the Storm instead, which, I don't know. Apparently that's still getting updates. Not like major balance patches, but it's still being kept alive somewhat. Defeat the Guardians. Which Guardians? This is not...
Am I too weak to use my magic?
Oh, no, because you're still throwing fireballs from your hands. No, that seems to be leading me elsewhere. What Guardians? When I hear the word Guardians, I sort of assume like a boss of some description. That just leads me out. Unless we are supposed to go that way. Possible.
Perfection requires patience.
Yep. It does indeed seem that this is the way we're meant to be going.
Am I too weak to use my magic?
Okay. Well, that wasn't too difficult.
I should conserve my energy.
Open it. Open the chest, Alonso. Is it like been a patch for this or something? Like several years ahead of, well, several years in the future after the game's long abandoned, where they just nerfed the effect of loot quality or something. I mean, why is my loot quality out of the minute? 3,343, so yeah, it should be relatively, should be high.
I should wait some more.
You lot have got backup. It's like fighting the Necrons. You put down their army, then they just get back up again. The reanimation protocols kick in. Or in this case, another skeleton comes along with a fancy stick and just raises everything back up. Just to be a dick. That was the wrong angle. That'll do.
I should conserve my energy.
Ooh. We got some pauldrons of the wrong variety, I think. I don't know. I'll have a look in a minute. Might have been the right ones. And there is the amulet, just lying on the floor. No, that is the correct one. It says it's worse, but you know what? I will actually equip it because, yeah, it's useful. I'm getting closer to Lore Master, so I just need the braces and the Great Helm of Belcor Hadris. I do hope I can get that by the end of the playthrough. I'm not going to be like overly upset if I don't, but I am very curious to see how it will affect things when I actually get the full set. Also seems to be no chest in that room, but there is in this room. And nothing of value, of course. They make Tomb Kings. Why don't you, like, make something... Oh, give me something valuable. And yes, I am aware I missed loot back there. I don't care at this point.
Here is the amulet. A crude thing by Azure standards, but that matters little so long as it works.
And also, like I said, on the floor, not actually on a table or somewhere like that.
Is this the amulet you spoke of?
It is. Now we have everything we need. If you have any preparations to make, do so now. Even with the binding spell, Nebmaket will be a powerful and dangerous foe. Return to me when you're ready, and we will make our way to the crypt.
Yes, indeed. Alright, let's put those actually in my stash. Could go in there. And the rest can go. Do I want to do a relic hunt? See if I can find... Or a Tower of Chaos, see if I can find some extra stuff. I don't know. I can't be
It's
bothered.
now or never, my lord. If we wait much longer, Nebmaket will be too strong for the binding spell to affect him.
I stand ready, human. Let us begin.
Then Sigmar have mercy on us both. Because if Nebmaket wins, we'll be wishing we were dead before the day is out.
Enter the crypt. That we shall do. That means that we managed to get this done nearly, well, I say get this done in under 3 hours. I mean, it depends how many times it takes me to beat him. Fury of the Ancient One. And suddenly, the place is full of lava. For reasons unknown.
May the winds of
Okay, well. Let's see if we can find the old king then.
These spells need more power.
I killed him in approximately 30 seconds when I did the Wood Elf playthrough. I imagine it's going to take significantly longer here. However, he does, I believe, summon minions, so my sword should still be effective. Ooh, Caldaris something or other. Yes, Caldaris. Rip. I should really keep all these. What if I want to become a Caldaris Dragon Tamer? That was the wrong button. Yeah, camera! I can't see! Thank you. Oh yeah. What we got over here then? And another old man with a stick.
I should conserve my energy.
Nope. Wrong way. There we go. Let's up the chance. This is a dead end. Curses. Oh dear. This is a big arena. Suddenly Tomb Scorpion. Ow. Let's get rid of all of this rubbish. In fact, let's just go around here and do the classic strategy. Pelt him with fireballs from about 2 miles away. Though this is not helpful. Right. Okay. There you go. Set fire to it. Oh, you actually hit me. That's adorable. Yeah, it would have been a lot quicker if I'd have just gone up to him. Enter the crypt.
Am I too weak to use my magic?
And there's the quest marker. Defeat the Tomb King. Hello.
Fools. You think you can stand against me? I am Nebmaket. I am eternal.
You're eternal, are you? We'll see about that. Insert joke about eternity here.
You will die in vain, mortals. Your souls tortured until the end of time.
We'll see about that. So, where's this curse of binding you said you were going to use? Also, what is this thing on the screen?
My magic is not ready yet.
Yeah, there's some sort of counter on the screen. Oh, it's how long until he uses his special attack. Okay. Ow. Move, move.
Such a sacrifice.
Ow.
I should conserve my energy.
Let's not go directly into a magic fiery thing. Move. Oh, this is a problem. He's using that. Magic got to be power. I don't know what those symbols are. Why is there now 3? Out of the sandstorm. Oh, I see. Hang on. What are these over here? Ow, ow, ow. Can we like... Oh! I see. He has priests we need to kill. Right. Well, let's go do that then. Okay, not just priests, but everything. He has champions. Also, I thought those skulls would have spit out fire, but apparently not. As long as he's not following me, then we should be fine. And you've returned to the abyss. Right. Back to you. And he has summoned another one, apparently. And two more. Will you stop him? It definitely seems like this boss was designed for multiplayer. Yeah, I think he's... There's too many of them now.
Perfection requires magic. Grants me power.
They seem to reduce the amount of damage that he takes. Two down.
Perfection requires patience.
Three down. Okay. Down to phase 2. What more tricks do you have up your sleeve? More sand. Plague of flies. Cool. Ow. wanna...
It is not ready yet.
He has, unfortunately... tankier than last time, I think. One down.
I should wait.
Grant me power!
Nice try. Another down. So this doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem as difficult. It's just more about patience. Unfortunately, that's not something I have.
May the winds of magic grant me power!
I'm definitely not known for my patience, so yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem. You gonna do your thing again? Yep.
Magic grant me power!
You got two of your guys up again. You can roll all you like.
Grant me power!
I'll have to bugger off in a minute and kill more. Yeah. And I'm being flied. Kill all these. Joke's on you, I can out-heal you. My sustain is higher than yours.
May the winds of magic grant me...
Two down. Three down. Right, I've nearly got rage. In theory, I can get him down to phase 3. Yep, there we go. Now you're gonna get some massive AoE blast that just murders me.
May the winds of magic grant me power!
You're getting a lightning blast. Cool. If you could stop hiding behind your health bar, that'd be great. Come on. Ow. Okay, there's two of these things up. get the third one up. Oh, we'll let the third one come up, and then we will, yeah, we'll, go into rage mode. No eye beams. You're not Cyclops. Okay, let's... Wish those pillars would stop getting in the way. Right, third one's up. Let's go. Ignore the flies. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't realise you had a stun. Okay. You're down. I missed the dam. Should be the last one, so, or the last cycle, if I am even remotely competent, which, we'll see. How did you manage to dodge that? Right. That's this, and this, and we are not doing as much damage as I had hoped. Okay, we are back to normal form. We didn't do too badly. There's probably actually some way to stop them from spawning completely, but I don't know what it is. And flies. I looked into blue fire. It's fine. I'll live. I'm an RPG protagonist. Stay away from that. Oh, that's stronger pull than I remember. Must be a phase 3 thing. You are exceptionally annoying. Did you stop? Where they spawned, by the way. I seem to have... Why have I got the map in the center of the screen? That miss. No. Okay, let's head. Oh, killing his minions actually summons it faster. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Good to know. Okay. This one seems the most dangerous. Does the most damage. The other two, well, this one is more a mere inconvenience, and the other one is just, oh wow, that is a lot of damage. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Enough shit talking that's gonna get me murdered. Want to be power. Unlimited power. Oh, maybe not. Okay, fine. There we go. All that without the amulet of binding. Because you kind of forgot to use it.
Neb Maquette has been beaten, but such is the power of Nagash's curse that the Tomb King hasn't been destroyed, only driven back into his sarcophagus to sleep until he is summoned forth again. Having witnessed the danger firsthand, Marguerite wasted no time ordering the Tomb King's relics returned to their proper place. The expedition would return to Altdorf with nothing, save for a warning to those who might one day be tempted to follow in their footsteps. There are some secrets in this world that are best left undisturbed.
Woo. Essence of Vitality. What does that do? I'm guessing it increases my health. Yes. Increases maximum health for a few seconds when you drink a potion. Cool. And that is the Tomb King's DLC. I can now return to Nuln. Never mind. I guess I can do it via the crystal thing, but I don't know. Alright, okay, yeah, I am not going to be doing anything extra spectacular today. I don't know. I've got an early start tomorrow, so I want to be getting to bed early. I say getting to bed early. I know what I'm like. I'll say getting to bed early, and then I will just faff around for the next few hours. But, we'll see. We'll see. I also don't want to be wearing myself out with streaming. And it's blooming hot in here. I need to open some windows. Anyway, yes, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, when we return to Nuln, and at least I think we go back to Nuln, and then there's something to do with, like, the foundries or something. I don't know. I can't quite remember. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I have been Caldaris, and until next time, well, I just said who I am, so I've completely fluffed my outro. Speaking's hard. Anyway, goodbye.